Time for another Top 10 show.
£250,000, 22 identical sealed boxes, and no questions, except one. Deal or no deal? Welcome to the Red Box Club. Yes, this is Deal or No Deal, where it's not how you start, it's how you finish. What you have to do is finish playing before the boxes finish you. The three elements of Deal or No Deal are consistent: reward, risk, and perfect timing. 11 boxes that contain 11 different sums of money, and another 11 over there, adding up to the 22 that we see on our game board. It allows us to follow the game, and for some players, it actually can be their downfall. They become completely seduced by the big sums of money. Remember, the fortune doesn't have to be in your own box. It just has to be front of mind when dealing with the banker. Let's choose our Tuesday player. Is it going to be pence, peanuts, pocket money, or potentially a fortune for Flash? Please, come and join me. Oh, I know that look, the sudden shock, the surprise, and the nerves. You okay?
I'm all right. I will be.
You've got all the time in the world to take a deep breath, just let it subside. I know this is a big day for you this Tuesday. It is your special show.
Well, let's make you lucky.
Absolutely. What are the photographs you brought with you?
It's my dog, who I'm missing. He's a retired greyhound.
Uh-huh.
So I've had him for 2 years, so I'm going to put his picture just there.
Name, please?
Cray, with a C.
Cray with a C.
After the supercomputer. But he's not. He's stupid.
But fast.
Yes, I can't keep up with him.
From your file, Flash.
OK.
You're engaged to Mike.
I am.
When's the big day planned for?
When I've won lots of money.
Do you know, I had a funny feeling. I had a funny feeling that was the next thing, and you want to be very, very cautious.
Yes.
I don't know whether you remember the game where the subject of the cost of the wedding came up.
Yes.
And he based all his offers on that statement.
Well, that's wrong with me, because my partner said we've got a certain amount to spend anyway, but what I'd like is the chance to put some of my own money into it, so it's not all his money. So the wedding's going to happen anyway. So the figures I've got in my head are the amount I need to cover the work I haven't done while I've been here, because I'm self-employed. And I've got an amount where I'll take his offers seriously, when he takes me seriously.
Would you write anything in the book for me?
OK.
Yeah? We haven't done this for a little while. And, you know, I'm so pleased you said the first thing, because every now and again we do get a comment when we ask our invited guests here, deal or no deal. People say, oh, well, you came with nothing. So, you know, go for it. The reality is, actually, and Flash has just said it, these guys, to lesser or greater extent, have invested a lot of time in order to be here. Yeah. And in the case of the self-employed, that relates to money. Yeah. So you are already out of pocket, and we now need to fill that pocket. I'm not going to look at that. I'll have my pen back, but I'm not going to look at it. Okay. We'll have a look at the end of your game and see just how sweet or bitter it is, according to your own wishes. Would you please confirm that you chose box number 1 at random before the show?
I did.
Okay, sealed by the independent adjudicator, who is the individual who knows where the money is, and is a unique individual, the only person who knows where the money trail is.
Yeah.
It's your game, Flash. Really, really enjoy the show.
Fingers crossed. Okay, I'm going to start with prime numbers. So, where should we go first? I'll have number 13, Matt.
So you didn't want to start with number 1, then?
Well, I can't open that one till the end. And 1 isn't really a prime number, because they're divisible by themselves and 1.
Well, that's put me in my place, isn't it? But you knew that, Matt, didn't you?
Of course.
Yes. Everybody knew that. Open box 13, Matt.
Good luck,
Welcome to the game. 250, yes!
Another prime number. I'll have Janet number 7, please.
Janet, would you please open number 7?
Good luck, Flash.
1,000.
That's all right. That's okay.
You're happy with 1,000?
Dafford number 19.
David, we now know she hasn't got £1,000 in her box. She hasn't got 250. And we're now about to discover another sum of money that is not sitting in front of Flash at this moment. Are you feeling better?
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Flash, for opening my boxes the last couple of days for me.
Well, it's good to have you back. And would you please open 19?
Good luck.
100,000. Welcome back, David.
You had 1 beer when I was opening it. Okay, Alison number 3, please.
4th box, first round. Alison, will you open box number 3 and not repeat the David game?
Best
Thank
of luck, Flash.
3,000.
That's all right. And trying to remember my list of prime numbers now. It's gone blank. I'll have number.
Take your time, Flash. Take your time.
Might as well see what the first offer is.
Oh,
Wanna get on with
sorry.
it?
Sorry, I thought you were having an amnesia moment.
I want to get on with it.
Fine, get on with it then. Going off you.
I'll take my time later when it gets a bit.
Okay, fine.
late.
Whatever you want.
Number 11, please.
Sandra,
sorry. Sorry.
don't. She'll start having a go at you. She's a woman on a mission.
Good luck, Flash.
Thank you. Box 11. Oh, no! In the opening round. Flash. In the last week or so, we've had some incredibly strong, almost spookily strong opening rounds. And you've had the opposite. You've taken the
not good.
250 and the 100,000.
More blues to take out in the next round.
We've taken out our 2 prime numbers now. Okay, yes, more blues to aim at. So you suddenly announced prime numbers. You've got a system you've been working on?
Not really. I'm just going for interesting numbers. So I thought I'd start with prime numbers and see how I get on.
And tell me about your attitude to luck, fortune, fate, destiny.
I think life's what you make it. You've got to go out there and take part in things and do things and make your own luck, really, haven't you? And make your own happiness and get on with it. But I do have a bit of luck. I always bet on the Grand National, and I always do pretty well.
Oh, how well is pretty well?
I'm trying to think of a year when I haven't had the winner. And before I was old enough to put bets on, I put bets on with my dad.
Should he be worried about you? Because there's an element of the gambler?
Well, I do gamble and I play cards online and things like that. But the only thing with this is that if I screw this one up, there isn't another game later I can come back and do.
True.
Unlike, there's always more horse races and there's always more card games. So this one I have to take a little bit more seriously because this is it.
You're only here once.
Whatever I go home with, I'm stuck with it.
Yeah.
I want to get rid of that penny.
Yes, the stigma of the 1 pence. Hello, banker. Yeah, I'm pretty tickety-boo. Yes, you love to see those biggies go. Yes. He says, don't get too comfy, you're not staying long.
He'll have to make me a good offer to get me out the chair.
Yes. He's also said my shirt's too big.
You haven't had enough cake.
Thank you. A strong, opinionated woman. He respects you. He likes the fact that you have a greyhound. He's a dog lover himself. And how about this? He's in one of those moods. The offer is £727.
Well, I've lost the big numbers to start with, so that's... He's just testing the water, you know, to begin with. He plays with you a bit.
Well, you started off saying prime numbers and he's going to play the game.
Yeah, but I'm going into squares after that, so...
OK, good. 727. Deal or no deal?
No deal.
Thank you, Flash. Now let's be really positive and believe that she will not touch any of the remaining large numbers. And they are large. We've still got 75,000, 50,000 and 35,000 to play for. They could all be in box number 1. So we're not going to be despondent.
Not yet.
Away we go. Second round, 3 boxes.
OK. Square numbers. Number 4, please.
So now we've got square numbers. Barbara, will you open box number 4? We know what we mustn't see now for at least this round and probably the next 2. Thank you. £50. Good. Good. Let's have a blues cruise all down the left-hand side in this round.
And next comes number 9, so I'll have Jim, please.
9. Jim, you all right today?
I'm fine, no.
Fighting fit?
In the purple. I was trying to say in the pink, but it doesn't work.
Jim, box number 9. We want it blue, not purple.
At Flash, there's a good one.
Yes! 500. Good. This is going to be a good round. Let's finish it with another blue.
I hope so.
Yeah, finish it with another blue.
OK. Dave, you've got another square number, so I'll have number 16, please.
16. Dave, you all right today, mate?
Ripper, my old buzzer.
He's still barking.
Good luck. Good luck, sweetie pie.
Away you go. 20,000. We didn't want that, Dave. What's he going to say now? That was nearly a great round.
That was nearly good, yeah.
And then we took the 20, which is not the end of the world, but what's he going to be thinking at this moment? What do you think he's going to say?
Well, it depends if he wants to make something of the fact that we've lost the 20, but there's more blues there. So, you know, the next round I've got more chance of hitting the blues. He's going to have to try and really tempt me away if he wants that box off me.
In a moment, this phone will ring, and I promise I won't pick it up until you get back. See you in a moment.
Spot the difference. Cheerios, Tesco £3.19, Asda £2. Cheerio. Oh, you're better off at Asda.
Cometh the hour, cometh the inner steel that can come from only one place, a Ginster's peppered steak slice.
If you wear a denture, make this simple test. Press your tongue against it, like this. It moves. Do you feel it? It can happen with many dentures. It's annoying, but you don't have to bear with it. You can try Fixodent. Thanks to its formula, your gums become one with your denture, so it reduces movement of the denture and you forget about it. Try Fixodent. It gives you 10 times stronger hold. Fixodent. Life with more bite.
P&G, proud sponsor of Mums.
sorry. They're nutty.
Nutty?
Nutty.
Kellogg's Crunchy Nut, tasty nutty flakes ruled by golden honey.
Nutty!
Trouble is, they tasteth too good.
Olay model Caroline Penry started using Total Effects in 2001. Since then, there's been 1 wedding, 2 kids, 378 pre-dawn starts, 43 bottles of Total Effects to fight the appearance of 7 signs of aging. So 13 birthdays later, Caroline Penry still looking great, thanks to Total Effects.
When you have big ambitions, Nurofen knows teamwork matters. So target your body pain with Nurofen Express heat patches and tablets. The patch activates immediately to give soothing heat therapy, whilst the tablet quickly targets the source of pain. Nurofen Express heat patches and Nurofen Express tablets unite to help conquer body pain.
This shepherd's pie says, I know I'm just your dad, and what do I know? It says, he was an idiot and didn't deserve you. This shepherd's pie says, I'm useless at this sort of thing, but I give good hugs. It says, chin up, lass.
With real herbs and seasoning, Coleman's make proper British meals that say it all.
Pick are screening a series of films that may be unsuitable for some viewers. These films may contain disturbing visual effects, shocking dialogue.
Don't poke the alien.
Scenes of a sexual nature. And Al Pacino. At Pick, we don't just watch movies, we be movies. Pick presents the concluding part of Children of Dune, Tuesday at 9. Pop a bit of Pick on.
There's been a nasty bit of business. Blood spilled, lives lost, modicum of torture. Words don't fully describe.
Welcome back. Did you bring me anything?
Yes. The next name on the blacklist.
Brand new, The Blacklist. Returns Friday at 9 on Sky Living HD.
When was the last time you found the perfect moment to start the perfect movie?
As a Sky Movies customer, you can enjoy a world of perfect movies.
Are you not entertained?
With hundreds of movies available whenever you want, on demand.
You make me want to be a better man.
The perfect movie is just moments away. To upgrade, go to skymovies.com/add-movies.
What will be the next?
Calm down, for goodness sake. Getting yourself all worked up. You were worried, weren't you? You thought I might answer it before you got back, and I haven't answered it. And you know why? He hasn't rung yet. This, I think, could be absolutely crucial, because he might decide to go for the jugular. £727 was the first offer. One of our lowest and one of our more bizarre. And you've taken out the 20,000 in that round. On the other hand, there's plenty of wedding money sitting there.
And sofa and floors and...
Absolutely.
No, whatever I get.
Absolutely. There's a good kickstart to a new married life there. And that's what we have to keep believing. Because if we keep believing, he keeps worrying. Hello. I know you're not a charity.
Nor am I.
Yeah. Dear, dear, dear. That is so predictable. He hopes you have a wonderful wedding and that he won't be paying for it.
He won't be invited if he carries on like this.
Yeah, you're not invited.
Unless he wants to, you know.
Yeah. Okie dokie. This whole mathematical theme appears to be attracting him. He's enjoying this. Round 1, the primes. Round 2, the squares. And now he is saying £3,025.
That's a much more respectable offer.
Do you know why he's chosen that? Who's going to get there first? Aaron?
Aaron's going to get there first.
3,025.
We had a square round.
25 squared?
55.
55 squared, sorry.
55
Slacking.
squared.
It's an interesting offer.
Well, it is an interesting offer because he is really keen to have this little joust with you on the subject of the mathematics.
There are still 8 blues, 6 reds, and I can only take out 3 in the next round. So
Absolutely.
that's pretty simple maths.
Okay, fair enough. 3,025. Flash. Deal or no deal?
No deal.
Thank you. We nearly got there with positive thinking in round 2, and we tripped at the last box. So we just need a bit more positive thinking in here,
Come on,
please.
guys.
Just a bit more energy, and let's have 3 boxes that do not weaken the game.
Okay, well, I've had my primes and my squares, and I didn't have anything lined up for this one, so I'm thinking multiples of 6.
Okay.
So we'll have the best dressed man on set, which is James, number 80.
But it's too big for me.
I've seen your jumpers, Noel.
I haven't worn any jumpers on this show, but he is.
He's
the
very
epitome
dapper.
of sartorial elegance. And it's that slightly twisted smile. The name's James, and I've got a very low blue number here. Thank you, James.
All right, good luck, Flash.
Yes! £10. Thank you, James.
More multiples of 6. So we'll have number 6. Steve, please.
Steve.
Oh, yeah?
Keep us going on this theme. Away you go. Yes!
Thank you.
Now, this is the point where we change the tactic you employed last time when you shot a red. We have another blue. I assume it's the one over there with Bob.
I hope it's blue, but I'm going to go for number 12, Bob.
Okay. Bob's your uncle, Bob's the answer. Bob's a low number. Off you go.
Good luck, Flash.
No! This happened again. Third box in each round goes wrong. 35,000's gone.
That still leaves 2 good numbers.
It does. But this is just bizarre, the way we can't get through a round of blues.
It's a bit more even now.
I know, you should be philosophical. It's still a good game. It's still a really, really good game. It's just unfortunate that it's the way he interprets your fortune.
Aaron, what are the odds of me not taking out the 2 biggest ones in the next?
Missing them twice?
Yeah.
I think it's around 15%, something like that. Might be a bit higher than that. You'd be really unlucky. Really, really unlucky to take them both out. And it's probably in your favour that you won't touch either of them, but...
It's okay. I mean, it's, you know, not as good as anybody wanted, but
yeah,
there's a lot
Hey,
left.
we haven't finished
There's
yet.
a lot left.
Exactly. Exactly. Hello. Oh, go on. Ah, right. He wants to take issue with you on something you've just said. You said it's not the game you wanted.
Well, everyone wants the $250,000.
Yes, but he said it is the game he wanted.
So far.
So far. Did you get that? So far. Thank you. Were you anticipating it would go down?
Well, because I've taken out a big, well, big-ish number, but I've taken out 2 blues, so...
Okay, and the method you employed on that round was?
Multiples of 6.
So, do you want to start guessing on multiples of 6? This warped brain of his, what he's come up with?
66,000 and... bit lower than 66,000.
Slightly.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's 60,000 lower.
Oh, 6,000.
It's not bad. He's still gone up.
Considering the board, that...
That's not bad. That is not a bad offer. We might say there's more energy in the game, but let's not lose touch with reality. £6,000. He's come up from 3,025 and 727 to start with.
Okay, so I've got a lot of respect for him because he's obviously not trying to toy with me too much. And
No, there is respect in this
There
game.
is.
Mutual respect in this game.
But he's done what he always does and come up with something that's just slightly lower than you want him to come up with, and always enough to make you have to think about it. He's ever so good.
It's clever. It's clever.
Yeah.
And do you know why it's so clever? Somehow he always knows the discomfort figure for the person sitting there.
He does.
And 6,000, I suspect, is a tricky one for you.
Yeah. Can I ask Tony, the coach driver, what he would do?
Yep. Tone?
He sits in front of me twice a day, so he's had enough of me to know what I would do, I hope.
Would £6,000 be enough for your wedding? To make a sizable contribution? It's a bit of a gamble, it's entirely up to you, but I've saw people go home with a lot less than 6,000. Good luck.
Comes down to how brave I am now, doesn't it? So I'm going to stretch again. It's so hard to call though, because there's no more chance of taking out, you know, I'm quite likely to get 2 reds or slightly more likely to get 2 blues than a red, but oh, this is difficult. Bother. I'm really 50-50 about this. The banker's doing a really good job. Okay, so I have to decide if brave for me is going on and taking the risk, or if brave for me is swallowing my pride and taking the money.
Exactly.
I have to find some bravery from somewhere. Okay.
Flash, £6,000. Deal or no deal?
Deal. I might drink most of it later. I really didn't want to do that.
Well, I think it was right for you. There was a sense of relief here, and I think Tony, the coach driver, got it absolutely spot on.
He did.
He led you down an interesting route, but was there more? JT, what do you think about her decision?
I would have gone one more myself, but it's what suits Flash, really. But I'd have risked it.
Jim, what would you have done?
Virtually the same. I think it depends what the 6,000 means, Flash. It's cash in your hand, but I would have gone for another shot.
Helen, welcome to the game.
Nope.
Difficult decision. You saw the agony she was going through. How do you feel about her call?
If she had to think about it for that long, I think she made the right decision.
Good point. The longer it goes on, it's
just clever,
often an indicator that wisdom is to blow the whistle. What do you think?
Can't really add much more to that, can I? It's whatever's right for you, Flash, and I hope it was the right one. I really do.
The amount of time it took you to make your mind up was indicative of the dilemma for you. 6,000 is wise for Flash. On the other hand, how prudent was it in game terms? Join us in a moment and we will play the game on and see whether she threw away one of the biggest sums of money that we've ever offered. See you in a second.
Thank you, Brian. You're welcome. Hello, Silly. I see you've used Confused.com before, so I'd like to tell you about Quick Quote. Simply download the app, then enter your number plate and email address for a cheap car insurance quote in no time. Pretty sick, huh? Confused.com. Nice headlights.
Will you stop working and relax?
I'm not working. I was posting a recommendation on the Thomas Cook website about the free Wi-Fi, using the free Wi-Fi.
Oh, well, I recommend make yourself useful.
I recommend we raid the free ice cream trolley.
A recommendation I fully endorse. Still got it.
For family-friendly Smartline hotels, let's go to thomascook.com. Adult protected.
Good morrow. Brand new Modern Family is older and wiser.
Gay marriage is legal. I am so excited I can't stand it. What?
Daddy went and snagged himself some new threads, girl.
Whatever happened to letting kids be themselves? Lose the head.
Standing on their own 2 feet.
What are you doing?
Making sure Luke knows what to do in case of emergency.
Of course he does.
Someone's at the door.
Be careful.
What?
Brand new Modern Family, tonight at 8:30, Sky 1 HD. Or watch every single episode on demand now with TV box sets.
The Oscars on Sky, sponsored by Moët & Chandon.
What was the last movie that got your vote? What will be the next? To celebrate the 86th Academy Awards, we're bringing together over 100 Oscar-winning movies.
Who knows what's going to happen?
Sky Movies, the exclusive home of the Oscars.
It's still so early. Hot tub's hot.
You got a hot tub? If I did want to be on my own with him, what would I say?
Are you cold? Then I'll just top out.
Are you cold?
Yes.
Never going to say that. Are you cold? Because you look quite cold.
No, I'm not at all cold. If anything, I'm burning up.
Brand new comedy, Doll and M, Tuesday at 10 p.m. on Sky Living HD.
Welcome back to Flash's game. So, the deal has been done, and we're now going to answer those 2 really important questions. How wise was the deal? And have you beaten the banker? Are we about to prove that you are so clever that you actually managed to con the banker into buying a box that only had 1p in it for £6,000? I think that would be fantastic if that was the outcome. We play on, and we want to know now, Flash, where you would have gone in this round.
Well, I'd done my multiples of 6, so I would have gone for multiples of 5.
Yep.
And, yeah, there are 4 of them, but I'll only be allowed 3, so I would go for number 5, JT.
OK, JT. Would you take the seal off? Will you open the box? And we want to see a huge number.
I hope it's a really big one now.
15,000. It's going the right way. We would have started to get very jittery at this point. One of the most important elements of your safety net would have gone. The gap would have widened to 40,000 from 50 down to the safety net. The second box in this round, what would it have been?
It would have been number 10, the lovely Nancy.
Nancy, will you please open box number 10?
I hope that it's as red inside as it is outside.
Thank you, Nancy.
Thank you. Here you go.
Yes! 10,000.
So I wouldn't mess this right up.
Well, you say that you might have messed this right up. Of course, if it's 5,000 or less and you don't touch either of the big ones, this is going to be a very interesting telephone call. Third one in this round. What's it to be?
Behind you.
Yep.
Number 15.
15. Helen, will you please open that box? £5. We would have been really relieved at that point, and we'd be going, oh, it's OK, it's OK. Look, you've got 50,000, you've got 75,000, you've still got the influence over the banker. Oh, Flash, did you do the deal one deal too soon? Or possibly worse?
We'll see.
Hello?
That was short and sweet.
Yeah. Actually, you're wrong.
Short and horrid?
Short and very, very sweet. £3,000 he would have offered you at that point.
To play on.
To play on, because he would be wanting to draw you into the trap.
And you know what? I would have had to play on. And I'd have wanted to do that even less than I wanted to deal just now.
So you would have said no deal at 3,000. Now we go on with these three to see whether it still is a good deal or whether actually it all goes horribly, horribly wrong. What's it to be?
Well, I've got one more multiple of 5 left, and that's number 20, Nick.
Nick, we want to see 50,000. Got a 5 in it? Or 75,000? That's got a multiple.
50.
Thank you. Yes! Yes, yes, yes! Right, now find the 50,000, and you've done a really sweet deal.
I'm clearing up now.
Yes, yes. Have you done the right deal at the most perfect time?
It would have been multiples of 7 after that. So that leaves 14 and 21. Order doesn't matter. Lucy.
Lucy, will you please open box number 21? She says the order doesn't matter, the outcome does. We want to see 50,000 now, please.
Good luck, Flash.
50p. Got to find it with this one. So you're saying 14?
Yes, 14.
14. Saj, will you please open 14 and reveal 50,000? No, it's a pound. Ah.
That would have been interesting. The penny's still there as well.
Ah, this would have been an amazing moment.
Oh, it would have hurt.
It would have hurt. And your agony would have been visible. Well, that made him think. What would your offer have been if we were still playing with 50,000 and 5,000 out there somewhere? Thank you. £8,400.
I'd have had to take that at this point because
you clawed your way back. You'd be saying, right, I've had enough of this. I want out.
I would have had to take that, yeah.
OK.
Now I want to know if I've beaten him.
I really hope so. OK, you'd have taken 8-4 and we would have gone on to see what happens, just as we are now. 3 boxes, please, Flash.
Looking at them, I think I'd have had to just go for even numbers.
Righty-ho.
Let's have number 22.
Jolly good. Jim, will you please open box 22? We know what we want to see.
OK.
Yes! So we now know you beat the banker. You, young lady, can go away from here and say, in my game, I beat the banker. But by how much?
Indeed.
Next one.
Marilyn, number 8, please.
Marilyn, please, show us 5,000. That would be wonderful. 10p. Has she beaten the banker? By a huge amount or by a tiny amount?
Be good if there's a penny in there, wouldn't there?
One more to go.
Number 2, Erin.
Erin, open number 2. We want to see £5,000.
Good luck.
No!
Penny!
The penny. The penny dropped right at the final stage. You either have £5,000 in that box that you have sold for 6,000 or 750, which makes you a pretty canny saleswoman. And the offer at this point would have been... Oh, you want to make something very clear at this point. Yes? Yes. You have paid far too much for this box. Oh, he's claiming victory because he saved money. Oh, he's getting serious surety there. The offer at this point would have been £2,000.
I would have gambled if I'd still played, but we know I'd have dealt earlier.
Yeah. So
but if I'd still been in the game at this point, I would have gambled.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You really would have done?
Yeah.
Well, good for you. And now, because he has been so obnoxious, I cannot tell you how much I hope this is £750. It would be wonderful, Flash, to actually prove that you conclusively beat the banker. But you had £5,000. Ooh.
But I get the victory because he gave me too much for that box.
East Wing, do you think she beat the banker?
Yes!
West Wing, did she beat the banker?
Yes!
Invited guests, did she beat the banker?
Yes!
We know that you actually could have got more money. You did deal too soon. What I'm interested to learn now is you very kindly agreed at the point where you said you're shortly to get married, but it would depend on the money, to write down you would like £6,000 for the wedding and you wanted 10 grand to take the banker seriously. So, you didn't get £10,000.
It was never there.
But you got the sum of money you wanted for your forthcoming wedding. Yeah. And that makes me very happy. Flash, well done. Congratulations. You've got your wedding money at £6,000. Flash at £6,000. Could you open box 17, please, Kirsty? I wish you huge happiness, Flash. You've been a great player. Thank you very much. I think she's found it quite an emotional experience. These guys have had it quite an encouraging experience. Yes, of course, we beat the banker. This game is not about him saving money. It's about these players taking money off him and getting him to buy that box for more than it's worth. And that's what Flash did. And I think that's the reason why you'll be back tomorrow. We'll be here, so make sure you are. Bye-bye.
This shepherd's pie says, I know I'm just your dad, and what do I know? It says, he was an idiot and didn't deserve you. This shepherd's pie says, I'm useless at this sort of thing, but I give good hugs. It says, chin up, lass.
With real herbs and seasoning, Coleman's make proper British meals that say it all.
What do you think?
Oh,
it's new. I got it today.
Wow, wow, wow.
Look,
it's got a life of its own.
moves.
But look what I got today. It's new.
Ooh.
Teasers.
What is it?
It's little pieces of Maltesers in smooth milk chocolate.
Oh, I want one. I'm so jealous. Who's that?
That's Tom. He's new too.
Try new Teasers. Little pieces of Maltesers immersed in smooth milk chocolate.
There's been a nasty bit of business. Blood spilled, lives lost, modicum of torture. Words don't fully describe.
Welcome back. Did he bring you anything?
Yes. The next name on the blacklist.
Brand new, The Blacklist. Returns Friday at 9 on Sky Living HD.
Join Sky Movies Oscars as we bring you live coverage of the 86th Academy Awards.
This is nuts.
Coverage starts this Sunday at 11:30 p.m. with a live ceremony from 1:30 a.m.
Thank you so much, guys.
And catch all the highlights Monday from 9. Sky Movies, the exclusive home of the Oscars.
In a city of chaos, one man seeks justice.
You stole my whole life.
Live or die. It's up to you.
Tell me where my wife is.
Brand new Arrow, Thursday at 8, Sky One HD, or watch it now on demand.
You won't believe the game we've got for you.